I know these worksheets say honors, but they're not honors. They're just regular old trig. Everybody has to learn. So, they want us to write our rules. Looks kind of blurry to me. They want us to write our rules for sine, cosine, and tangent. Well, if we remember the old Indian friend, so ka toa. So ka toa. So sine, opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. Toa, tangent, opposite over adjacent. So sine, so, opposite over adjacent. Cosine, ka, adjacent over, that's not right. So doesn't start with an A, it's not soa, it's so. That's hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite toa. T-O-A, toa. Is opposite over adjacent. So, what this means, we're going to learn right here by doing a lot of these problems. So, cosine of C. Here's C. Well, we just can't see. I'm not doing very well to that. Okay. Hopefully you can see this. Alright, so we find C, here's C, and so it's the cosine of C is adjacent over hypotenuse, ka. So, I'm going to write it right here. So, ka, toa. So, ka toa. So, cosine, A over H. Adjacent is what touches me, and hypotenuse is always across from the 90-degree angles. I always like to circle my hypotenuse. So here's 90, here's hypotenuse. And that way I don't ever confuse it for opposite or adjacent. Alright, so adjacent is 41 over hypotenuse, which is 46. Tangent, toa, opposite adjacent. So, but we got to look at A this time. So here's A, opposites across from it, so that's 41 over adjacent, which would be here, because we can't use circled because that's the hypotenuse. So opposite 41, adjacent 21. Sine of A, so here's A again. Sine is opposite, which is this one, over hypotenuse, which is circled. So this would be 41 over 46. So, and right now this is all we're going to do with them. These are just the ratios. Here's C, and we're trying to find tangent, so opposite and adjacent. So 21 over 41, opposite over adjacent. Cosine of A, so here's A. Cosine, ka, adjacent over hypotenuse. So 21 over 46. Sine C, so here's C. Sine, so opposite, nope, let's not circle that. Opposite over hypotenuse. So 21 over 46. It's very, very similar, huh? Tangent, T. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So tangent is 56 over 156. Sine of m. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So 156 over 166. Cosine of t, opposite over hypotenuse. And the tangent of m is, I have messed those up. I think tangent, opposite over adjacent, sine m, opposite over hypotenuse. That's right. Cosine of t, adjacent, this is the one I messed up. This should be 156 over 166. Tangent of m, here's m. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So opposite is 156 over adjacent, which is 56.